Hurricane season is here again. Does anybody on here remember Hurricane Helene or Katrina or the violent windstorm that hit me personally a few years ago when I lived in Arizona? Communities were left in the dark for days or for weeks with freezers full of food that had gone bad. The internet was out, the power was out, and the roads were closed because of downed power lines going across the roads. Prepping isn't one thing that you do after the storm hits, it's what you do before the storm comes. It's never too early to get prepared. Some people think as long as they have some canned food and water that they're gonna be okay. Well, that's just not the reality anymore. Without electricity, everything falls apart. It's not just your fridge or your internet disappearing, but it can be life-saving medical equipment like dialysis machines, CPAPs, or even electricity to charge your electric wheelchair. In today's day and age, power is the lifeline of prepping and society. That's why I've been testing the Anker C2000 Generation 2 portable power station. After running it through my personal power prepping routines, I can tell you that this delivers. The all-new Anker Solix C2000 Gen 2 portable power station has the lowest power consumption on the market and has a longer runtime than comparable units. During a hurricane-induced power outage, the C2000 Gen 2's extended runtime can keep your refrigerator running worry-free, while its high power output can support a window AC unit or an oven, minimizing disruption of your daily life. Did you know the typical refrigerator stores $200 worth of groceries at any given time? This unit can help reduce financial losses during an outage. This unit uses only 9 watts of power during idle power consumption. It's the world's first 2 kilowatt hour portable power station with idle power consumption that's under 10 watts, and it will run a dual fridge for 32 hours. You can get twice the runtime with optional expansion battery, which is sold separately. It's expandable up to 4 kilowatt hours with add-on batteries, giving you 2 times the backup time when you need it the most. This is a simple setup for the fridge. I have the red cord here that goes all the way back behind here, and it's got the fridge. And you need the red cord because you need to have the right amperage. You have to have a high amperage for a refrigerator. Now it's currently at 92%. I put it on when it was at 95% and it's been about 3 hours. So it's only used 1% per hour and the refrigerator is doing just fine. And this is not an energy efficient refrigerator, by the way. Anything that has the freezer on the bottom is not energy efficient, but the Anker Solix Generation 2, the 2000 is doing pretty darn good. I'm impressed, very good. With the Anker Solix C2000 Gen 2, there are 6 recharge options. There is AC plus solar up to 2,600 watts combined. There's the AC wall at 1,800 watts. There's 800 watt alternator charger, 120 watt car outlet, or 800 watts of solar. It's rated at 2,400 watts with 4,000 watts of peak power. It is extra light at only 41.7 pounds, which is 25% lighter than the industry average. It is only 30 decibels when it's running less than 1,000 watts, which is going to give you a really peaceful and super worry-free backup power experience. It also has a TT30 port that allows you to connect directly to your transfer switch to keep your essential appliances powered and running in an outage. It has non-stop reliable power with a 10 millisecond switchover. This will ensure power is going to be non-stop to keep your high-powered devices like a CPAP machine, laptops, or even aquariums running during a blackout. It is a total money saver. You can save up to $116.80 a year with time of use mode. This is based on 20 cents per kilowatt hour rates. So if you live in a place like me that is 42 cents per kilowatt hour, then it's going to more than make up for the cost of the unit much faster than you can expect or imagine. If you use a solar first strategy, you can save up to $260 per year, that's on 20 cents kilowatt hours, and lessen your reliance on the grid. that is something that everybody should be trying to do.
Another thing that you have to keep in mind as a prepper is that in hurricanes, tornadoes, windstorms, not only is the power going to get knocked out, but the power poles might be blocking the road. In a tornado or hurricane, there's going to be debris everywhere, and there might not be enough space for you to get a truck through. The gas stations might be down. And if the gas stations are open, they're probably going to be rationing the gas so that people can use them on their gas generators. One thing I always recommend is having an e-bike, because during these downtimes, it's going to give you the transportation that you need to get to the goods that you need, or to get to family members once you've been able to communicate with them. It's cool enough in the house right now. It's only 77 degrees in the house, even though it's almost 100 degrees outside. So I was able to use my cord. I need to buy more cords. It's my fault. I keep killing the cords and I'm not able to repair them. That's how badly I damage them. If you're going to do something, do it right. But I make sure to keep my e-bikes fully charged at all times, and this solar generator takes care of that very easily. As you can see, I've got the cable charging the last of my e-bikes. The other two have already been charged with the unit. So that's something to keep in mind too, transportation.
The Anker Solix C2000 Gen 2 has Storm Guard mode. It charges automatically when it receives a weather alert so that you can stay prepared at all times. It also has a long-lasting 10-year LFP battery that supports up to 4,000 cycles to 80%. That is huge. It's made to last 10 years and it comes with a 5-year warranty. For me personally, I like to keep it on hand in case of extreme weather and unexpected blackouts. That does happen. It's rare, but it happens. They don't happen very often, but when they do, I am able to run everything that I need, including my computer, my modem, TV, DVD player, refrigerator, and my heated blanket in the wintertime. If you don't have one, you should. All right, everybody, there you have it, the Anker Solix. Now, I've been running this thing for about a week, has not pooped out on me yet. You know, when it comes to solar units, either it works or it doesn't, and this thing does everything that it said, especially with the low power consumption. It doesn't use anything. Like the battery drains really slowly, which is a really big deal. It powers my refrigerator, and my refrigerator is not energy efficient in any way. Anytime you have a freezer on the bottom of a refrigerator, it uses like twice the energy of a regular fridge. I know that for future use. In the future, I'll be getting a smaller refrigerator with the freezer on top, and then I'll find some sort of cabinet to lift up the refrigerator. That's not until this one, the one I currently have, poops out. But this is super, super important. Like seriously guys, tornado season really is coming up. And with our weather events getting more and more extreme, it seems every single year, if you are not prepared, if you're not a prepper, it might be time to reconsider and become one. Because again, speaking from personal experience, being caught in a power outage is not fun. It's not fun at all. It's not camping. It's not some prepper paradise. It's not fun. It's boring. It's scary. You can't leave your house. You can't leave your town because the power lines are down. The windstorm knocked over everything. It's just a huge, huge mess. And when you're in that type of situation, you really, really want to have something that is going to keep your morale up. It's going to give you the ability to cook properly. This thing can cook on a electric burner, and it's just something to keep in mind. This one, the Anker Solix Gen 2 C2000, it really did. It checked all the boxes. It is Prepper Princess approved. And I will go ahead and leave any of the links down in the description box so that you can go ahead and get one. And just so you know, Anker is not the best, like the best known brand, but they're getting up there, and their quality is, it exceeded expectations beyond anything I could have expected.
And I think that they're really making a name for themselves in high quality power supplies. So keep that in mind. You might be the first in line to get the next generation of power supplies. So do what you can with what you've got. Prepper Princess out.
C2000 Gen 2 pre-sale is live now. Get your early bird discount. You can check the details out in the description box below.